What's up? What's up? What's up? Alrighty, welcome in, Albert. We already got you in the house. What a stud! Love it. Saw you on Safe Space too, so sweet. Keeping it up. I guess you've already logged in, got signed up, and everything for the website and the app. So cool. Daniel, we got to get you signed up too. What's up, buddy? So thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We are going to be talking about finally the launch of the Fantasy Football Network website and mobile app. We're super excited for it.
Just a quick side note, we
long
will
time
get
coming.
back to our live rankings next week with tight ends, but
We will.
with the launch of this, we're taking a slight detour this week.
Yep. We liking those live rankings. They're a lot of fun to do. We'll come back to that next week. But yeah, we definitely want to kind of go over this launch. It's been a long time coming. Honest, I say that. It's funny. Fantasy Football Network launched 11 months ago. So it's really not been that long, but there's been a lot of work and not that much sleep. So it's exciting to finally get this launch off the ground and start getting people on there and interacting. So if you're wondering what the Fantasy Football Network is, it's evolved a little bit from the beginning. When it very first started, it was meant to be just a video platform for fantasy football creators, and we were just pulling in video from YouTube. And then we were making some original videos and stuff like that, original shows that weren't on YouTube. And that's all it was. It was all the YouTube videos in one place where you could easily find them and everything. And now it has fully expanded from that. It still has that, but now we're bringing in content creators to do even more exclusive content, collaborate more. We've now put together the scout team, which I'll have Kyle tell you about here shortly. And on top of all of that, it's a full social media website and platform. So it works pretty much just like Facebook. I mean, in a way, it's got a full social media platform. It's got groups, forums, within the groups. It's got an activity feed. You can look up members and blah, blah, blah. It's cool. So then it's got a rankings tool where you can see different rankings side by side from different websites all in the same table together. We've got, what am I missing, Kyle? Let me see.
Poll of the day.
Podcast.
Poll question every day.
Poll the question every day to make a community. It's got a news page that has multiple feeds from Twitter that are kind of categorized, so you can see all different Twitter feeds all in one place, like on game day or something. So it kind of weeds out all the non-fantasy stuff that's on your Twitter timeline, because Twitter is toxic. So we've weeded out all the other stuff and just bringing that in. Trying to think of what else is on there. Oh, you can make a playbook. You can go in there and bookmark whatever you want and create your own playbook, and it's synced across all your devices, your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever. We've got articles, podcasts. It's all just in one place, and you can have it in the palm of your hand, which I will show you here shortly. I'll pull up my phone screen and kind of walk you through what that looks like. So
which that palm of your hand, that app will make it a lot easier to follow along with me on Sundays.
No doubt.
For the all day,
which was the point of it, right? Like, we wanted that mobile app so that people can be out and about even on Sundays and listening to our Sunday broadcast and be able to keep up with their team, put a little headphone in while they're out with their family, or have to do whatever. They have to do yard work or whatever because it's their one day at home. They're having to mow the lawn. They could put in their headphones and just listen to what's going on with all of the players and all of the games and everything. So the mobile app's going to make that so much better and so much easier. So I'm excited about that for sure. That being said, Kyle, you want to tell them what the Scout Team project is that we're working on?
Yeah, so basically we're going to get, and we're getting real close to being done, but 32 new content creators covering one NFL team every week. So every week, each of these guys is going to go on and do their team's fantasy analysis. So they'll go on and tell you about, running backs, receivers, tight ends, quarterbacks, and their matchups, and which guys you should and shouldn't play, matchups on defense, if there's, wonky weather during the game, injuries, stuff like that. So if you're having trouble, say you've got a couple of guys you're trying to pick between, go in and watch their team scout report for that week, see what their correspondents have to say for each game, and hopefully it can help you make a decision, based on their matchups and what they have to say. It can help you make a decision on which person to play. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good way to go through and, look for information on specific matchups. And plus, it's a good way for you guys to get to know other content creators that you don't see on all of our other shows throughout the week, So it's going to be good. It's going to give you guys access to a whole lot of other content creators that really know their teams in depth.
I was just about to say the same thing. It's really laser focused, right? We've recruited guys that have like big Instagram pages or something, and they already follow these teams really closely. They're on top of their news and their goings on, So these guys are deep into that team. It's not like some general fan of like me and Colorado Dallas Cowboys fans and covering the Buccaneers or something like that. Like these are already team specific people that we've found. So they're already they know a lot of information about these teams, about their matchups, about injuries and hearsay around their team and stuff, because that's who they're talking to. I know we have a buddy that lives in Kansas City. He knows so much more about the Chiefs than we do just by being in the atmosphere. Same with the Broncos. We got a guy in Denver who does a Broncos podcast. Same thing. Just being there, being around it, you hear a lot of stuff. It's a lot different than being away from it. So they're really laser focused. And so, like Kyle said, you'll be able to go to each one of those teams if you're trying to figure something out for that week and get a better breakdown of those players and what their matchups look like that week.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.
Yeah, we've got a good group of guys there. I'm excited too.
And gals.
And gals. Yeah, we got some gals on there, which is really exciting. So, yeah, we're bringing it all to you guys. It's going to be awesome. Now, speaking of Scout Team, while we're on it, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that we are partnering with the media app, the press conference, the mobile press conference app. It is in development. They have their old version in the App Store now. They're working on their new version, which is absolutely incredible. If you follow us on Instagram, I've been announcing all of our Scout Team members, and it's using that app. It's incredible. It is a mobile press conference. It's got a step and repeat like we got back here. You have a podium. You can just have microphones kind of like this, multiple microphones up here like it's a news conference. It's so cool. And so that'll be available soon. But we are partnering with them and working to integrate their technology with our website so that there can be a feed for those Scout Team members to record those videos and then be on our website. It's going to be really cool, really branded. We're really excited to partner with media and that company. So that'll be a lot of fun. Jeff, the guy who owns and runs that, is one of the best guys I've ever met. He's so cool. I like him so much. Of course, a big fantasy football fan, and check him out on Instagram as well. So excited for that.
I think we should point out though, because there's also a way, for you as fans to go download media, and like you can have access to content creators on there and ask questions and things. However, it's only available on iPhone as of now.
Yes. Yep. As of right now, it's only available on iPhone. But like Kyle said, you can go on there and you can ask a question, right? You can ask it to a specific content creator, and then they can answer it in a press conference, or you can ask it in general. And those content creators are going through looking for questions that they want to answer, and then they'll put it in their press conference and answer it to you. So
I guess I should say Apple, not just iPhone. Apple. You can get it on your iPad as well.
Yeah, you can get it on your iPad. So, anywho, without further ado, let's just kind of look at the website. for a sec and what that looks like.
Let's do it.
So here's what it looks like when you pull up the website. Is you got this video playing at the top. Let me actually switch over to that tab. So Kyle, I'm not going to be able to see. I'm just going to navigate here on my screen. So this is what you got. You got your sign in, sign up at the top. As you scroll down, you get to see all the video content information. And it's probably going to be a bit glitchy just based off of all the things I have connected to my computer right now. I can hear the fan in my computer blowing. It's working overdrive, poor thing. You got your social media platform and all the things that go along with that. Tools, which is your articles, podcasts, news, and rankings from multiple sources. You can build your playbook. You got the mobile app. You can download it in the App Store and the Google Play Store. So, and like it says here, you can watch while using your phone. You can put the video up in the corner, continue using your phone, setting your lineups, doing whatever while you're watching whatever videos. And then here's your signups. We got a free subscription, which you can come in. You can view all the YouTube content that's coming in, podcasts that are embedded from Spotify. I think you can read the articles, or maybe we got that locked. I think articles are free right now. The social media platform and groups, you can view it all, but you can't participate in it. But you can see what's going on and read that and just see how people are interacting. You'll be able to text and video chat. And then you can download the mobile app and you can bookmark stuff across all devices. And then everything is unlocked with your monthly, yearly, and lifetime subscriptions. That's $11.99 a month, $99.99 for a year, or $359.99 for life. And with that lifetime subscription, you get 10% off in our merch shop for life. You get a free koozie, which you've seen me use on here. And Kyle, you may have one there at your desk, maybe. You got a koozie? I saw it today while I was there.
Yeah, that's
perfect. There's a little koozie. Got the logo on the one side.
Got the logo on the bottom.
Logo on the bottom. When you take a drink, it shows off. And all fantasy football
all the time on the other side. All the
time, baby. So you get that koozie, and you'll get a free sticker with our logo.
I don't have one of those handy.
And it's fully guaranteed. You get a 5-day money-back guarantee. I know it's a lot of money to spend, but guys, what a deal. I mean, you're locked in for life for less than 4 years worth. Plus you get all the free stuff and save in the merch shop. So that's pretty awesome. Love that. Okay. So let's get signed in here. Let's just take you through this process.
I lied.
What?
Sticker.
Oh, you do have a sticker. Nice.
I forgot they were in my computer bag still from Vegas last year.
Perfect. So we got stickers. Alrighty. Let me get logged in here. I guess I didn't have that queued up. Thought I did.
Way to go.
Oh my gosh. I've got so many logins on here.
Get it together, Corey.
My bad. Hopefully I got that password right. Like I said, I've got a bajillion on here. Perfect. Alrighty. So when you log in, you come in here, it's going to welcome you via your username. You can go immediately to your playbook if you save videos, if you saved your favorite shows, if you saved your articles you want to read later, anything of that sort, So anything you saved, you can see here if you want to upgrade, you can get a 15% off right now in the pregame special. Immediately, you'll see the Ffn Exclusives. These are exclusive shows only available on the Fantasy Football Network. We've got about 20 right now, and we've got multiples in production and being organized, so lots of them. Here you can see all the YouTube videos that are coming in. These are in the order they were uploaded to YouTube with the channels we have. We're also adding more YouTube content creators to bring on here and everything. And then we have our fantasy quick hits section where you can see all the latest quick hits that have been uploaded. And then upcoming live shows, we have a calendar that you can see all the upcoming live shows. Just so you know, all YouTube videos, you can click here. This is a quick feed here on the front page. But if you click into that, it'll bring you to the page where it literally has all of the YouTube videos in the order they were uploaded or played by the content creators all in one place. So you don't have to hop from channel to channel or anything. It just automatically brings them here in one place, and you can load more. And when you play one, this is going to come on loud, ain't it? Okay. Just
Probably.
you can play it here, right? And then once you're done with this, you can just hit next, and it'll take you to the next one in line. And there's Fantasy Football Show. Okay, done watching this, you can hit next, and it'll take you. He did 2 of them in a row. He beat everyone else to it. Here's Safe Space, which just finished before our show. You can just keep going, man. You can watch all the videos. Oh, there's us. We're live right now, showing up on the screen. That's funny. So anyways, this is in the order that they were uploaded on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. You can add this page to your playbook. You can click here, and this is a video channel that I'm interested in saving to my playbook. Saved for later. Playbook's over here on the side. You can click over onto your playbook, and we'll see all the things that I've saved. So here's video channels. I just saved this video channel, the all videos. Let's see. I haven't saved any other things on this, have I? Nope. But I'll show you that in a second. So let's go over here and click on channels. You got video channels and podcast channels. Let's just use the Fantasy Football Network channel just to show off here. So I know I was telling you about all these different shows that we had. We have about 20 of them. And there's more coming soon, just so you know. Let's click on my favorite show. That's going to be Boom Bust Interactive.
Boop, boop.
This is my favorite show. Here you'll see all of our social media links. You can add it to your playbook, and it's got a live chat. Oh man, my poor computer! I can hear that fan blowing. It's trying. So this is our stream right now. I'm not going to push play because I don't want to send you into that just infinite loop of views there. But this is our live show that's going on right now. You can interact here with your when you're logged in and everything. So you got a chat there with everyone watching. Then all your past shows will show up here, and that'll happen for all of your channels or all of your shows. Will have that. So I'll add that to my playbook. That's a show that I want to save. Cool. So now that's saved. I'll come over here to, here's that live show schedule that I was telling you about. So today we had the Safe Space, and then we had Boom Bust Interactive, and then our next show that we have scheduled right now is Superflex Sundays. That'll be on August 7th. So you can come here and get your calendar. You can see it by a monthly view. You can see it by that weekly view. You can see it by daily view, however you want to do that. Let's come over here to articles really quick. I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. I know there's a lot going on here. So here's a bunch of I say a bunch. I mean, we just launched, right? So we have a few right now articles, but this is where all the articles will be found at if you prefer to read stuff. Let's come in here. We'll click on the Julio Jones one. You can come in here. You can read it. You can click and see JV Show's page if you want to. That's who wrote this. I'll add this to my playbook. That's an article I want to see later.
Everybody can come read these except for Eagles fans because I don't expect they know how to read.
I don't think they do, man. Honestly. Over here in the news, you can see here's those Twitter feeds I was talking about earlier. They just cut out all their stuff. There's different categories: quick updates, NFL news analyst, NFL fantasy, ESPN fantasy. Which oddly, the day I actually put this on here, Matthew Berry announced that he was leaving ESPN, so I got to take him out of that feed, and I'll probably put him over here with the NFL news analyst because I don't know what he's doing still. But anyways, you'll get that. I'm gonna put another feed on here from Instagram. Pro Football Craze. He is incredibly fast on his updates, so I will also probably put that feed on here. I'll give you one last look at this playbook page now that I've saved a couple of things. Let's see. Yep, there's my show that I like. I still haven't individual videos. I'll show you that in a second. I didn't save any podcast channels. It works the same as video channels and articles. There's the article I saved. Now, the individual videos comes into play like this, right? If I come up here to my search, you can see I'll do a search for Julio. Now, this searches everything on the site in one. You can see there's one blog post that is mentioning Julio so far, and there's 10 YouTube videos. So 11 total results on this. You can see all these. These are the individual YouTube videos that are being pulled in. And so you can come on here and search, do universal search, and find all of the videos that are on here about Julio Jones, that mention Julio Jones. Obviously, this one talks about Julio Jones, James Robinson, Chris Carson. So you know what that's about. So cool. Universal. So if we come in here and let's say, speaking of pro football craze, we can come in here. This is a video that I want to watch, but I can't watch it right now. So I'll save it to an individual video. Boom. Now it's going to be in my playbook. It's going to be an individual video. Craziest Corner, latest NFL news right there. Perfect. So far, so good, Kyle?
So far, so good. And I don't know if I should put this out there in the universe, but I feel like you kind of ran Matthew Berry out of ESPN.
Yeah, I had a text after that he announced it, and
it feels related. It feels like a related situation. You
yeah, that would be something.
Said, you know what? Nope.
I wish. All right. So that's kind of the content side and tools and everything. Now let's kind of jump into the social media side. Let's go to the activity feed. And this is pretty much just like Facebook, right? You've got widgets on the side. These widgets appear throughout the website. You've got the poll of the day. This complete your profile will disappear once you complete your profile. You'll be able to see the most recent articles over on the side. You'll see yesterday's poll results, upcoming live shows, groups. These appear on your profile. They appear just on different pages throughout the website. You can sit here and do a status update. You can click in here. You can do GIFs. You can upload photos, do all kinds of stuff. You can mention people, emojis, whatever. You can make them public. You can set the privacy on them. So you can come in here, and then you can come in here and get all the updates, all the things being done on here that people are talking about and doing. And you can filter this feed via your all updates. You can do connections, just the groups you're in, the mentions, follows. So this can be filtered however you want. Woo, there's a lot going on here, man. All right.
Yeah.
Groups, it's new, so there's not a ton of groups yet. This is going to show some hidden groups that for the behind the scenes here, you're getting a behind the scenes look. We've already got a Broncos country for Broncos fans. We got to find a league group for people to come in there and find leagues or posts that they need people in their leagues. You can filter the groups by newest, your most active, your most popular. And if you don't like this grid view, you of course change it to a list view and kind of view it that way. So, push back button. You can come in here and look at all of the members. You can get a list of the members, connect with them. You can search for a specific one, or you can search by, if you're looking for other Dallas Cowboys fans, you can come in here, you can search for Dallas Cowboys fans, and it's only going to bring up people who have marked Dallas Cowboys as their favorite team. So I'm telling you, man, find and connect with football lovers as easy as you can. So love that. Of course, you have your messages and your notifications up here. You can go to your own profile. And once you're in here, you can see your own timeline, which is things that you have posted. And this should bring up, there we go. So this is my activity here. And then all the groups I'm in, all my connections, all my photos that I've uploaded, my messages that I'm talking back and forth with people. This is only available to content creators. I can edit my profile and I can edit my membership. So here I can upgrade my membership, downgrade my membership, whatever I need to do. You'll see.
We should take the downgrade option away.
You cannot leave.
Once you're here, you're ours.
Yeah, exactly. You will never leave. All right. So on top of that, let's see. You'll see here there's social media links if you would like to connect with this content creator or whoever it is on another platform. I don't know why you would want to, but here it is. You can edit your profile. which I'll show you really quick because you can tell I'm only 45% done with this profile. I've been building a website, guys. So be nice. You can come in here. You can edit your profile. You can edit your profile photo or your cover photo. You come in here and there's your personal info. You can fill out your football information, which is how many years experience. Like I've got 11 years experience playing. How many championships have you ever won? I'll have to think on it. Probably not a lot. How many leagues are you currently in? What are we in, Kyle? 11 or 12? 12?
12. Yeah.
Something like that.
And the correct answer for you for how many championships, you can just put in less than Kyle.
Yeah, I think I wish that was an option, but it's not. But it's true. What type of leagues do you like most? Dynasty. That will probably be a filter when on the members page so that you can find other Dynasty or DFS or best ball or redraft people pretty easily. Your best fantasy team name. I'll have to think on that too, of what my best team name is. My favorite team, we'll go ahead and put the Dallas Cowboys. I think everyone knows at this point that's my favorite.
It's
so I'll
funny,
go ahead.
When I was doing the Boom Bust profile for us, I filled it out for us as like joint. So I was adding up our championships and leagues and years of experience and things together. And I actually used one of your teams as the best team name. And
is that War with Balake?
No, I threw just the tip out there.
Just the tip is a good one, but the logo makes it. So it's just the tip of the football on the screen. It's pretty funny. It's pretty fitting.
Yeah.
All right. So then we have the social link section. You can come in here. This is where you can put in the URL to all your social links so people can connect and follow you on other stuff. And you can change this to be public, all members, just your connections, or private. So you got full control over all of this. It's pretty dang legit. And then, of course, you can come here and shop at our merch store by going there, and you're 10% off when you purchase the lifetime membership. It's valuable, So you can go in there and get 10% off whenever you want. So that's kind of the quick rundown of the desktop. Whew. That was quite a bit.
That was a marathon. Actually, that was a sprint.
That was a sprint, bro.
We're fixing to do the marathon app.
It's cool, man. Like, there's just so much going on, So I'm glad I was able to cover that pretty quick. But there's so many different ways to interact with this website, whether it's watching the videos and chatting in the live video there. And it's all connected too. I mean, you got to think that it's all connected. You're chatting there with your profile on the social media network. It's not disconnected. Right now you might be watching videos over on YouTube, but then you're in a group on Facebook and you're getting graphics and quick information just through comments and stuff on Instagram. So it's kind of cutting out all those different and just bringing them together, or you're in a chat group on Discord. Well, now you don't necessarily need that. Now you can be over here in a group and chat there too. So it's nice. It's cool. So with that being said, want to show the mobile app?
Let's do it.
Cool.
I'm excited about this app.
Yeah, the app is cool. It's exactly, people have been asking for the app for a long time. So the app, it's got right there. I'll just open it up. It's in the upper left. It opens up to
the official unveiling of the app.
Yeah, this is
the first time we've gotten to. Last year we did a website. This year we're doing a new website, but this is the first time we've gotten to do an app.
Yep. And so it has all of the same stuff that the website does. The only thing it doesn't allow, I forgot to mention earlier, when you're messaging, you can do up to 16 people on a video chat. So if you're on your computer and on the website there, up to 16 people on video chat. So that means your entire league can get together. If your whole league's on there and you have a group, you can go in your group and get a video chat going, add everyone in there, do your draft together, talk, watch football on Sundays together. So you can go on there and just hang out with your friends, Or if you need fantasy advice, you're talking to somebody or something, just pull up a video chat with them, voice chat, whatever. So that's all available to you. Here on the app, it's got all the same stuff except for the video and voice chat. You can still message back and forth, but there's no video chat yet. It's in the works. It's being worked on. And it's actually not that far off. So within the season, we'll probably have that capability. Just throwing that out there. It's not worth holding up the launch of this for.
It's not worth holding up your subscriptions for either.
Right. So here's what we got. I'm going to move. There we go. I'm going to move that. There we go. Okay, so here's the mobile app. You've got your navigation at the bottom, of course. It opens up to the newsfeed, so the social media site is the main focus here. And then you can filter it at the top if you want to see all updates, connections, groups. So it's got kind of those same things, just ones where you were mentioning. And you can follow people on here. Like if you want to follow certain content creators, you can follow them and just see their updates too. If you want to do a new post, in the upper right hand, you'll see the green button up there with the little pencil or pen, whatever it is, and you can create a post. So you can say whatever you want, right? Okay. And then you can scroll through here, and of course you'll still see all the same stuff. You'll see I've blocked a member. I don't know how that happened. Cool. I'll have to check that. How did I block a member already?
Pretty sure that's Ocean State too. That's funny.
Wild.
He's probably like, what the heck?
That's interesting.
That's
how did I block him? Interesting. Okay. I'll have to go back and...
Obviously, we're still learning our own app a little bit.
That's weird.
Do we know how to unblock him?
No. I really don't. Or maybe he blocked us. I don't know. Maybe he's playing around with stuff on here too. He's been messing around on the app a lot. So, but that's cool. At least the block member feature works. So you can block people if they're harassing you or whatever. Just block them. Anyways, so then you can access your groups there at the bottom. You can access those same groups we were looking at just a second ago. Same thing with the articles. You can access all the articles pretty easy. You can access those same channels. You can click here, video and podcast channels. It opens on the video channel all the time. We'll go to that. We'll go to that same Fantasy Football Network channel that we were on earlier, and you'll see here. I did not make that for that, but you can see they're all here. So those are all the shows currently on there. Okay. Now, I'll click over. I'll do the podcast channels really quick. Same thing. These are the podcasts we have on there so far. We'll be bringing more on shortly. So I'll click over on the more menu, and that'll bring up this. So it's a bit tricky. Let me go back here. When you're on the news feed, there's a search at the top. That search is the news feed, not the whole site. It's not that universal site search like that was on the website. If you click on the more, same thing. It's kind of searching within this section. Like if you're looking for certain settings or something like that, you'll be able to search in this section. To do the universal search, you'll actually have to scroll down into the content, and you'll see that search all content, and you'll actually click on that, and then it'll bring you to a search page, and this is where you can do your universal search here. And then it'll bring up your search results or whatever. Okay, so that's how you search the whole site. Here you can access your messages, your notifications. Of course, you get push notifications if someone comments on your thing or accepts a friend request. You get push notifications just like any other website or any other app, right? You got your video channels. You got your show schedule on here too, so that you can see all the upcoming live shows. You can click, like if I want to see Safe Space, I can actually click on Safe Space, and it'll take you to that Safe Space show page. So you can click on those and whatnot. Podcast channels, articles here, I already showed you that. I'll go back to the rankings tool. The rankings are on here too. The news is on here. The playbook is on here. Let's see, so here's is that not updated? I'll make sure to double check that. I'll take a screenshot. Okay. Daily poll is on here. You can click on here and do your daily poll. You can do today's poll, and you can see yesterday's results. So, and same thing down here with social. You can access all your social. Now, the cool thing on this too is you can click on discussions, and it'll take you to all of the different, like within your groups, there might be forums and stuff like that built into each of the groups you're in. You can go to discussions, and it'll put all of those in one spot for you. You don't have to go from group to group trying to find your discussions. It'll put them all right there for you. And of course, you can then manage your settings, subscriptions, access the terms and privacy policy, things of that sort. So, yeah, that's kind of that. See, so here's your playbook. These are all the things we just went and saved on the website. If you remember, we saved the All Videos channel, the Boom Bust Interactive show. We saved that individual video, that Crazy's Corner. We didn't save any podcasts, and then we saved that Julio Jones article. So it synced that immediately across the devices. So if I saw something on my mobile that I wanted to watch on the computer later, then I can do that as well. So cool. That's my quick rundown of that. I will go back though. I think. Hold on. Let me see. First of all, let me hide that on stream. Bring us back up. I forgot I was gonna go back to the rankings page, so let me pull that up really quick on the computer. There we go. Shrink it. There we go. So right now we have draft rankings and dynasty rankings up. And you'll see on the weekly, it says weekly because that's what it will be right now. It's draft rankings instead of weekly one. So, but you'll see on here, you have Fantasy Pros, ESPN, FF Today, Gridiron Experts, and The Score. And we'll add more soon as well. If you don't want to see some of these, like if you don't care what Gridiron Experts or FF Today has to say, you can get rid of those. Eventually, there's going to be, I don't know how many columns. They'll go all the way across. You'll want to filter them and see certain ones side by side. You can turn those on and off and see those side by side. If you want to see all positions that, like, let's say Hurts. Let's see where Jalen Hurts is at. So he's across all of these 4, 6, and 7 are where the rankings are at there. So you can kind of see like his highest and his lowest. Like Trey Lance comes in, his highest is 9, his lowest is 19. So you can kind of see his high and his low there. And we have this for quarterbacks. Of course, we have it for running backs too. So you can kind of see all those. And we have, I don't have to go through all of these, but flex is a little bit different. That flex has the, it says all rankings are Fantasy Pros. So here it has your flex. It's your overall top 200. And then you compare them to where that is in their individual ranking. So if, let's say here, I wanted to do Mixon. So I can see that Joe Mixon, I don't know why I brought up Justin Jefferson. Oh, because of 8. Got it. So you can see in the flex, in the overall, he's 11. In running back, he's 8. So that's how you can kind of see. I'll do Hurts here too. He didn't even show up in the top 200. Wow. Okay.
Not as a flex.
Oh, that's true. What am I doing? Yeah, quarterback's not going to show on the flex. I'm being stupid. Let's see Sutton. So 43 overall. Cortland Sutton is number 20 wide receiver. So that's kind of how that tool works. And then kind of the same thing over in Dynasty. It'll work the exact same way. We have some different sources over there, like Dynasty Nerds and stuff. So we'll have some like specialty Dynasty pages that'll be over there. ESPN doesn't really do dynasty rankings, so kind of sub them Dynasty Nerds and Forum. And overall here works the same way. But I believe this does have quarterbacks. So over here we can do Hurts, and he's ranked really low. I haven't filled in those, so I need to fill in those numbers more. But maybe Lance goes below. I only numbered him to 100, so I'll have to do more. But Pitts is a good one. Yeah, let's do Pitts. So 10, and then number 1 tight end. So there's different ways to customize this and search for those rankings. So yes, sir.
Boom.
A lot going on there, man. But that tool, I love that rankings tool because I get so tired of going back and forth. Or even when you're on Fantasy Pros, going back like, okay, between position and overall, what's that difference? And to be able to filter that so fast all on one page and on mobile is, to me, that's fantastic. I love that tool.
Yeah.
That's not an easy tool to put together. I've spent a lot of time working on that and will continue to spend a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to update that. So I do this for you guys. For sure.
He's been a zombie and not sleeping for months just for our fans.
I tell you,
I've been putting together some stuff, the scout team and different things, but I already don't sleep, so
pretty much that's how that works.
I can't say I made a sacrifice in the sleep department for it the same way, but
True. But I am going. The only other thing I'm gonna say on this is the 15% off right now. You guys, take advantage of that. I'll share that. Really quick. You can do the pregame special. It's 15% off all subscriptions. That includes the lifetime subscription. So you can even get 15% off of that. Use pregame at checkout. It's only available online. You can't do the coupon code on your app. It's only available online here. So you can save 15% right now. And then just share this with your friends and show them how cool this thing is. Come interact and talk about, man, get rid of all the politics on the social media site. Like, we literally, if you try to enter in certain terms, like political terms, it will not let you submit the message. It literally will say, like, sorry, we don't allow politics on this site. Like, it blocks politics. You don't have to see people doing their CrossFit workouts or the meal prepping and dinners that they cooked. Like, this is my favorite mac and cheese. I don't care.
And you know what? If you're being toxic, you're getting booted.
Well, people just block you, right? They can just block you. But the good thing about this is to interact. You can sign up for free, but you can't interact in the social network. So you can't come in and troll people and interrupt actual conversation. You can view it, but you can't interrupt it.
Unless you want to pay for it. If you're that dedicated to trolling,
if you're willing to come in and pay and troll, fine. And then, after you're blocked a certain amount of times, or you can report each post and stuff. If you're reported, if it has to be reported by like 10 people or something, and then it'll automatically like block you from posting until essentially we go in as admins and review and see what's going on. So, and if you're acting inappropriately, you're gone, but no refunds. Sorry. Don't be a jackass. So it's cool, man. Oh, I kicked my camera. Cool. So anyways, I'm not used to having my camera in front of me. It's usually off to the side for boom bust, all my cool lights and stuff, but wanted to do it straight on tonight. So behind the scenes, you got to see my white wall back there. That's cool, man. That's all I got on that. That's my rundown of Fantasy Football Network. It only took me 40 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited for people to get in here and start using it. I'm excited to start using it more myself, you know. It's
I should have.
Very, very cool.
Thank you. Thank you. I know. Stop it.
You should have had your wife waiting to the side to like throw a bra at you or something.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's still hanging out with us currently or not, but if you are, if you have any questions, let us know.
Derryberry, connect with me for your code for being such a good subscriber or such a good supporter. We'll hook you up with a code.
Yeah.
Albert is already on the website and the app, and we're connected on there, so that's cool. So, yeah, that's all I've got on that. Kyle, do you want to talk about anything else on there or anything? Or
No. I mean, you covered everything as far as all that
I
goes.
tried.
I mean, if anybody's hanging around, they have questions for us. If you want to talk football for 15 minutes or somebody,
Yeah, dude, I'm down to answer
there.
some
I mean,
I'm cool to talk football for a minute. I'd like to talk some football.
okay. It's not like you got something specific in mind.
Well, it hit me today, and I guess I've been seeing more and more articles about Lazard.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I got asked last night by a friend of mine who I thought the biggest sleeper for this year was. And to me, that's a tough question, right? Because a sleeper is someone you don't really see coming. So it's like, well, if I see him coming, then is it really a sleeper? But I told him, I was like, I think someone that is being overlooked and discounted a lot. I told him Zeke too. Zeke is being undervalued. But I said someone who's really being overlooked, I think, is Lazard. I think Allen Lazard is being so overlooked and undervalued. And he might be my quote unquote biggest sleeper of the year right now.
It's definitely one of the most undervalued.
I mean, it makes a little sense. I mean, he's not Devontae Adams, right?
Right.
But he's playing with an actual Hall of Famer. And they have rapport. Good rapport. I mean, he scored 8 touchdowns last year.
Well, Rodgers doesn't always trust his rookies and things like that. He's going to lean on Lazard.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that rapport. Yes, brought in Christian Watson is a great rookie.
I know everybody's all over Aaron Jones, but he's not catching every ball out of the backfield. You know, like I like Lazard. I agree with you on that. You mentioned Hall of Famer. Did you see where Aaron Rodgers was trolling?
Yeah.
So after Devontae Adams was like, I'm going from one Hall of Fame quarterback to another. Then Rodgers said the same thing about Adams to Lazard. He's like, well, I'm going from one Hall of Famer to another.
I saw that. Too funny.
I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty clever.
It's very clever. I'm surprised because I don't picture Aaron Rodgers as a very funny guy.
Right.
But that was
well, it was a little bit of a dig and an asshole thing to say. And that is Aaron Rodgers.
That is Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
So that's probably why. It's because it was kind of a dig.
Yeah.
But no, I think Lazard is definitely being slept on.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I've seen a lot more stuff too since campus started the last couple days. People are starting to pick up steam on some Juju Smith-Schuster as well.
You know, I'm not surprised by that. I thought he was undervalued. I wish I could have had my hands on him in a dynasty. I like him in that offense. Honestly, I think he's going to do fine. Yeah. I think that's a good fit for him.
So if you're looking for a couple of guys that you can grab late, if you go running back early and often, there's a couple for you.
I tend to go a running back and a tight end in my first 2 picks if I'm high enough to get one of those top tight ends.
Yeah, so those will be 2 that should do pretty well for you.
I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of those kind of later wide receivers I think that are pretty good because guys like you mentioned earlier, Gabe Davis, when we were talking.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gabriel Davis is a good late pickup. I mean, in redraft, even guys, I know I'm going to get hate for this, but like Adam Thielen, he scores. I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's still the number 2, and they're going to be throwing more. He's a reliable red zone target.
That's also
like Hunter Renfrow.
I was going to say that's kind of also the same range. You'll get guys like Renfrow, Devontae Smith, Christian Kirk. I think there's a lot opportunity for Christian Kirk in that offense this year. Robert Woods.
Yes.
Guys like that are going to be,
some sneaky wide receivers out there, man.
Yeah, I think they'll be pretty productive.
It's hard for a running back to go under the radar like that. Tight ends and stuff. I feel like your most under the radar are those wide receivers, for sure. And now, okay, so I got a question. You're coming up to your pick, and it's Amon-Ra St. Brown or Lazard. Are you picking Amon-Ra or are you picking Lazard?
I'm still going to go Amon-Ra.
Okay.
But honestly, it's closer than you would think.
Not really. I mean, I'm thinking right now, like, dang, who would I take? Trade back. Trade back. Let someone else make your decision for you. That's tough, man. I don't know who I want in that situation. Do I trust Amon-Ra to actually perform the way he did? Maybe.
I actually do. I think he might take a dip. He might take a small dip in like volume. But I mean, I think he performs with the volume he gets very well this year.
Yeah, I think it.
Even before those injuries, he was playing pretty well the few weeks leading up to that.
I agree, and I think, and I've said it over and over again, so I can't be a hypocrite and say it's different in this case. When there's multiple people to worry about, multiple receivers, including a healthy tight end, and you have to spread the field to cover a second wide receiver or even a deep threat, that opens stuff up for someone like Amon-Ra. You know, like I said with Devontae Smith, I don't think A.J. Brown hurts him. If anything, it opens him up more.
Yeah, and I mean, Amon-Ra, he started out slow last year, but he was a rookie.
Yeah.
Give him some time. The second half of the season, he really blossomed, and I think this year he kind of hits the ground running. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, not everyone's a Jamar Chase or something, comes in and when they're hot, and take off from the very beginning. I mean,
right. Some people are just freaks of nature. It is what it is.
You just hit a hot streak, or you have rapport with a quarterback already from college or something,
Yeah, exactly.
So, it happens, which I'm surprised because he couldn't see that there was no stripes on the ball, so scared everyone away.
I still crack up at all of that preseason worry last year.
God, annoys the hell out of me, honestly, but whatevs. I messed up. I missed out. Whatever. Not that I really had a chance. I guess I did in maybe some redraft leagues, but not really in like dynasty leagues. I didn't really have a chance at Jamar Chase, so whatever.
No, it didn't fall right on any of my drafts.
Nope. But swing and a miss.
All right, well, I guess that's all we got for tonight.
That's all I got. That was my conversation I wanted with some sneaky wide receivers.
Nobody's got any questions in the chat. Nope. We got to talk a little bit of football after we went over all the new stuff.
Yep.
Next week, we'll get back into our live rankings with tight ends, and then I think we may do a flex week the week after that.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Ooh, the color of my camera just changed. That was funky.
For funsies. But, yeah, so I guess we'll leave you with that for now.
Love it. Awesome, guys. Thanks for joining us, those that did, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys.